What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Sneaker Lunatic, aka Sneakerhead 311, doing another sneaker review for my collection. Um, these are a pair of 3's. These are probably one of my favorite sneakers in my collection. Honestly, top five. Yeah, honestly, top five. I mean, just the material, the quality, and the colors on the sneaker. You know, a lot of people are gonna disagree, but I really do love the sneaker. I think it's one of the first 3's, or probably the only 3. I'm not 100% sure to be retail at 175. It was a limited sneaker, pretty hard to get. I mean, they sold out like 45 seconds to a minute on Nike.com. I was up there trying to get this, so I mean, I ended up later paying 200, which isn't bad. They retail for 175, but let's get into the sneakers. You can tell it's a 3. The box is kind of dusty. I haven't pulled these out in a minute. You know, I'm just trying to keep the shoe intact as much as possible. I've only worn these like probably 4 or 5 times. But as you can see, Air Jordan 3 BHM, which stands for Black History Month. Black metallic gold. Retail price $175. Yeah, I mean, this sneaker is just really, really nice. As you know, the 3's come with this tag showing you how the 3's are made. Yeah, you already know that. The elephant print paper, which is probably one of my favorite kinds of papers there is. This is just really nice. The detail on the paper is really, really dope. So, shout out to the Jordan brand for doing that with the 3's. And you got your 3's. Okay, so this shoe, I mean, the quality on the sneaker is just ridiculous. The quality and the detail they put into this, you can see that Jordan brand put some time into this. I believe these and the ones that came out are the only retros to be in the Black History Month theme. But I mean, you can tell right away. I mean, people slept on them. Some people couldn't even get their hands on them, how limited they were. You know, people were like, oh, it's just a basic black and gold sneaker. Not at all. If you have the shoe in person and you see the detail they put into this, it's ridiculous. I mean, the gold just, you know, I like how they didn't do too much gold. You know, they kept it nice. But let's get into the review. Let's start with the tongue, which is my favorite part. That tongue right there is just ridiculous. How the black and the gold goes well together. I mean, you wear these with some skinny jeans or some, you know, slim jeans, or even some shorts, and this will be a head turner for sure. People have given me multiple compliments on these. The leather on the tongue is a nice leather. You know, so your tongue is that gold Jumpman. Inside the tongue, of course, you have your BHM, Black History Month, in green, black, and red. Then when it came out, it was the 35th year of Black History Month, so that's why you got your Roman numerals 35. Like I said, I did wear these 4 or 5 times, so the writing inside the shoe is starting to fade off because of the times I wore them. That's why I'm not wearing them anymore. I'm trying to keep that intact as much as possible. Let me see if I can get more, if I can put the light on there. Yeah, as you can see, there's some writing in there, but it started wearing off. Let me show you inside the other sneaker. There was some other different writing that it started to wear off also. Because, you know, I mean, the writing, whether you like to believe it or not, you always want to keep it intact. And as you can see, it's already starting to fade away, so I'm trying to keep this intact as much as possible. That's why I'm not going to be wearing these anymore. Unless I get a second pair, which, you know, most likely can happen. But these are my favorite 3's of all time. People are gonna be like, "What? You're crazy!" But I mean, anything with black and gold on it, you know, just the color gold is an eye opener for me. It's it's crazy. It makes me crazy. But all right, so on the tongue, you know, so you got that. Then you got that nice leather. On the laces, you got the BHM 1976 Black History Month in gold. On both of them, by the way. So your eyelets are black. Parts of gold on that. You got some gold eyelets as well. Your suede is that nice buttery suede that you guys know I am crazy for. That buttery suede on this sneaker is what does it, you know? I mean, just the material. You know? That's when you know it's good quality suede. And it's going to be a good quality sneaker. Your stitching up here is in gold. Which is another thing that you know, just made me go crazy for. The stitching is gold. All around the sneaker, you can see the stitching is gold. And then you got here, you got like some pattern, some like type of pattern. I don't know if that some Roman numerals. I'm not really sure. I forgot what the pattern meant. I found out in the video, but I forgot what the pattern meant. But you know, you got some detail. I mean, this is just basically detail, all detail right here. 1987. You know, you got your, MVP for Jordan. You know. Layer. And then look at this. This is what, you know, what does it for me as well. The bottom. This, I think, is like a bottom of the 3's, which is just amazing how they added this on there. Like, I mean, it's just amazing, the quality. In the back, you got your gold Jumpman and your gold Air. So your midsole right here is this nice leather. Nice leather. Real nice leather. Outsole is your black. And the Air unit is gold. You just really can't see it, but it is a gold color. On the bottom, like I said, I have worn these 4 or 5 times, but not that many times. Doesn't even look like it. On the bottom, it is your Jordan in gold. And the rest is all black. But yeah, man, I mean, the detail and the quality on the sneaker you can't go wrong with. A lot of people, you know, like, oh, it's just a basic 3 with all black and gold. Nah, man, in my opinion, this shoe was limited, it was hard to get, and, you know, can't go wrong with them. Probably one of my favorite shoes in my collection today. But you guys already know, rate, subscribe, comment. Shout out to Elite Kicks, F Lane. Shout out to Mr. Crispy Coil. Shout out to Young Dr. Seuss. Shout out to J's for Days. Shout out to Jumpman Bostic and everybody else in the sneaker community. You know, shout out to the young dudes out there. You know, just because you're young doesn't mean you can't collect sneakers. And you know, just know your stuff. You know, cop what you like. Don't cop what other people like. And, you know, shout out to everybody else in the sneaker community. You know. All right, it's your boy Sneaker Lunatic. I'm outie. Peace.